Hello, Wastelanders! It's Jewel Smith playing Fallout 4. I am Fiona, General of the Minutemen. And today I'm just going to do a short video where I show you the Pyrotechnics Mill. I am out here at Echo Lake Lumber on the island in the Far Harbor add-on. You can see my settlement tour of Echo Lake Lumber, and I mention that I have this little factory out here. Oh, there's John Hancock with me as always. And that's what it looks like. In order to build the Pyrotechnics Mill, you would have to have the Contraptions Workshop add-on for Fallout 4. And I think that's all. I don't think you need to have any special perks in order to build this. It's not like the armor machine or the heavy weapons, the different ones where you need to have certain perks in order to make the machine itself and certain perks in order to make the goodies in the machine. This one, I don't think you need any special perks for it. You just have to have the materials and the add-on, the Contraptions add-on. Now, why did I build it out here at Echo Lake Lumber? Well, I don't know. Why not? I already had a Christmas tree lot out here, and I had this neat little area by the water that I thought would be fun to set up a fireworks display. So we'll take a look at the contraption, and then we will take a look at the fireworks display, and hopefully it will work. I always seem to have a hard time getting the fireworks to do a nice show in Fallout 4. Alright, so let's take a look here. I have it hooked up to a power source. There'll be a generator outside for the settlement, and it's hooked to a terminal, and the terminal is hooked up. I have a switch to switch the machine itself on and off. Let's take a look at the terminal. The terminal controls the firework mortars, which will shoot off the fireworks outside, and it will control the Pyrotechnics Mill itself. These are the different shells you can make with the Pyrotechnics Mill. You can make firework shells, crackle, palm gold, palm silver, peony blue, peony green, peony pink, peony red, peony yellow, and you can make the weather change shells, where if you shoot one of those off, it will clear an existing storm, or you can cause a rad storm, or you can cause rain. It will also make the emergency flare shells that you can fire off, and I assume those attract help from the Minutemen. I don't know quite how those emergency shells work because I've never really needed to use them in the game. I'm assuming that if you finish the main storyline with the Brotherhood of Steel, maybe firing that off will bring in the Brotherhood of Steel to help you. Or if you finish with the Railroad, maybe firing one off will bring the Railroad? I don't know. I finished the game with the Minutemen, so I'm assuming the Minutemen would come to help me because they are at all of my checkpoints now in the game. Alright, so let's take a look at each one and see what it requires to make. I'm pretty sure all you need for every one of the fireworks is one adhesive, one cloth, and one fertilizer. Let's take a look at each one. Palm gold. Alright, yeah, adhesive, cloth, and fertilizer. Palm silver, adhesive, cloth, and fertilizer. Peony blue, adhesive, cloth, and fertilizer. Yep, they all look like they're about the same thing, doesn't it? Oop. Sorry. Peony green, adhesive, cloth, and fertilizer. Peony pink, adhesive, cloth, and fertilizer. Oop. Peony red. I guess you don't need different components to make it all the different colors. It's all just adhesive, cloth, and fertilizer. peony yellow, but I'm pretty sure for the weather change shells, you're going to need something else. Okay, adhesive cloth and fertilizer. All right, let's look at the weather change shells. To make clear weather, you need your usual adhesive cloth and fertilizer, but also 1 gold. Now, adhesive can be the tricky component, at least for me. If you have lots of settlements and you plant lots of potatoes, corn, and mute fruit and have lots of water purifiers, extra water, you should be able to make lots of adhesive. Make vegetable starch at a cook stove or a cooking station and you'll have lots of adhesive. And of course there's also Wonder Glue and, you know, duct tape and that sort of thing. Duct tape's actually handy because it has both cloth and adhesive as components. Fertilizer you're going to get if you have lots of Brahmin, which I do because I have lots of settlements and so I have lots of Brahmin, and so it was not a problem at all when I decided to build this and I needed fertilizer. Well, holy heck, I had piles and piles of it. Literally, I guess. Alright, so you need gold as well to make a clear weather change shell. For a rad storm shell, you need your usual adhesive cloth fertilizer and then nuclear material, which is not much of a problem for me. One, you can get a lot of nuclear material from Vault 88 if you have that and you clear out all the uranium in there. But also I have the plasma rifle, so when I shoot things and they turn into piles of goo, I can just collect their nuclear materials that way. And for the weather change shell rain, I think you need silver. Yep, adhesive, cloth, fertilizer, and silver. Now, for the emergency flare shell, what do we need for that? Same old, same old. Alright. So there you go. That's everything you can make. Let's make some palm silvers, sure. Now, you have to put the materials you want to use to make the fireworks, or just like any of these manufacturing machines, they do not operate off of the same pool of resources as the rest of your settlements. So now I've heard stories that you can hook up a vacuum hopper to one of these and have it suck things out of your workshop. I've never tried it myself. I just know that whatever's in my workshop for this settlement is not going to be fed into this right now. So whatever I want to make fireworks out of, I have to take it and put it into this machine itself. So I've got some duct tape for the cloth and adhesive. I've got some gold. I've got a little adhesive there. Pre-war money is great for cloth. There's lots of that laying around the Commonwealth. See, there's some vegetable starch for adhesive. Newspaper for cloth. Lots of fertilizer. Alright, so let's flip the switch and see what happens. It starts going. Pump, pump. Thump, thump, bang, bang. And now I have a conveyor storage attached to the end of it. So as it comes out, there it goes. It goes into the storage. You don't have to use conveyor storage. You can put other conveyor belts. You can have it fall off the end into a bucket or a bathtub or whatever you want to do. There's different ways to do it. You can watch some of my other contraptions videos if you're interested, especially the Mechanist Lair. I did a tour of my Mechanist Lair settlement, which isn't really much of a settlement. There's nobody living there. But that's where I have a lot of machinery, and I've done several other contraptions videos. I've done every single contraption except the explosives mill. I don't know if I'll ever do the explosives mill. I don't have one built anywhere, and I don't think I have the explosives perks in order to build one. But I don't know. Maybe I'll do that someday just for the sake of completion. Alright, so we've made some fireworks. I'll take those. Let's take them out here and put them in our fireworks mortars. There's that one, that one. Okay. I'll put it in this one. I don't know, why not? Now, your fireworks are not going to be easy. They're going to be under miscellaneous, and if you're like me and you're level 130 something, It's going to take you a while to get there. Okay. Let's put those in there. Huh, I have a magazine. I didn't realize I had to go store that somewhere. Alright. Well, it's evening. Seems like a good night for a fireworks show. What do you think, John? You think I should put a bell out here and call everybody over to see the fireworks? Yeah, let's do that. Do I have any room to build anything here? I do. Barely. Resources. Some people don't realize that this is a thing. If you go to resources and miscellaneous, there's this bell and it says ring to gather nearby settlers. I am continually surprised at how many people who play this game and build settlements don't realize that this is a thing. Yeah. So if you want to call your settlers over or you're having a hard time locating a particular settler, build a bell, for goodness sakes. I'm going to put it right there. I'm going to ring it. Everybody's going to come over to watch the fireworks show. But now I have to go in here and see how I've got my terminal set up. Firework mortar control. There we go. That's what I want. Set output timer. Now, I've tried doing some fireworks before, and I think like 3 to 4 second intervals seems to be the best. So they're not all going off at once. I'll try that. Why the heck not? Okay. But my firework mortars are not going to go off quite yet until I flip the switches. See, I have switches set up. See here? I have each mortar connected to a switch so I can stagger them. I had all 3 of them connected to one switch, but then what happens is when you flip that switch, they're sending off 3 fireworks at a time instead of sending them off in a staggered way. You'll see in a second. Here, I'll flip each switch and start the fireworks show. Is everyone going to wander over here, or did they not hear the bell? Oh, they're making their way over. They're like, holy crap, come on, Fiona, General the Minutemen, ringing the bell in the middle of the night. What time is it? Yeah, 3 a.m. I'm waking everyone up at 3 a.m. to watch a fireworks show. Oh my goodness. No regrets. Come on, guys. Come on. John's ready. Get a little jet. Get a little jet in you. You'll love this. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go switch 1 Mississippi, switch 2 Mississippi, and switch 3 Mississippi. And there they go. And that should make them shoot off in kind of a staggered way. They seem very blurry. It must be the fog of Far Harbor. The sky is a bit blurry tonight. But that's cool, right? So there you go. Off, off, off. And they'll stop shooting off. Oh, well, they're all gone anyway. Oh, there's a few in that one. I can make more. After all, I've got the machine. So there you go. That is the fireworks contraption. I think I've shown you everything there is to show about that. One thing I'll mention is, yes, you can have adhesive as a component or gold, but it's not strictly necessary. Like, you can put in materials like duct tape or a gold watch or something like that, and it will use the materials from the objects. So it could be a silver fork and a silver spoon and a silver pocket watch, that sort of thing. And any materials it doesn't use, it will be left over inside the machine. You can take those back out. Just in case anyone's wondering, you don't have to have pure silver or pure cloth, you know, to make the stuff. So there you go. That's the Pyrotechnics Mill. Out here at Echo Lake Lumber. And I guess all my residents said, "To heck with you, lady," and went back to bed. There's my Christmas tree lot. See, you can bring the kids out to Far Harbor, get a Christmas tree, watch a fireworks show. Get attacked by trappers. Eat some gulper innards. Have a great time. Oh, I already had a bell right here. Okay. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope this contraptions video was helpful. My other contraptions videos are available on my YouTube channel, as well as my settlement tours and some of my gameplay video. We'll see you later.